or the Day of Judgment, core beliefs, and Muhammad said that he had been commanded to fight people until they recite the creed, perform the daily prayers, and give the required alms, core practices. So people who refuse to submit are fought until they submit. Hence, jihad.
Well, beloved, I greet you and I welcome you to u.s.a Media. My name is Boache Stephen, and you know for sure that we are still on, we are still in the class of David Wood. He's actually teaching us what actually is meant by Islam, what actually is meant by a Muslim, who is a Muslim and who is in Islam. Hope you get it with me. What Islam requires from you as a person or as a believer, what Islam tells her adherents. Hope you get it with me. Yes, perhaps you've been hearing of Boko Haram, ISIS, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, and co, Hamas, and hope you get it with me. You've been hearing of all these ones, and perhaps you would be thinking that they are terrorists. Okay, they are people who are drenched into Islam and are trying to tarnish the image of Islam. But this isn't true. I've always been telling you that news anchors sometimes fears, and for that matter, they put centrists for terrorists and terrorists for centrists. But these ones that are causing suicide bombings and subway bombings are not terrorists, but rather they are centrists. Okay, because what they are doing are the epitome of what their Prophet Muhammad did. Well, these jihadists are actually going by the teaching of Muhammad. Well, David Wood, the latter part of the first section, okay, in the latter part of the first section, he actually gave us some the basic requirements for demonstrating your submission, which have been condensed into a list of core practices called 5 pillars, and also core beliefs, that is 6 articles of faith. Well, what are the 5 pillars, David Wood?
The 5 pillars are reciting the creed.
Okay, that is 1. Next.
Ritual prayers.
3.
Mandatory almsgiving.
4.
Fasting. And the
last one.
Pilgrimage to Mecca.
Oh, okay. So those are the, the core practices. Okay, the core practices called the 5 pillars. The 5 pillars. And in Arabic, they call it, the deen, okay, deen. That is 5 practices. Reciting the creed. That is kalimatu shahada la ilaha illallah wa muhammadan rasulullah. And they have ritual prayers, which is termed as salat. Salat, that is, there are 5 daily prayers, okay, the ritual prayers, that is Fajr, Zuhur, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. I hope you get to with me. And they have almsgiving, that is zakat. Okay, almsgiving, that is zakat, what they term as charity deeds. And in some of the Islamic countries, they create a system via which they collect money from people so they can give to, they can make charity out of them or something. I'll be get to, and also they have the fasting, that is Psalm. Okay, they call it Psalm. That is the Ramadan fasting and co, you see. And also they have what is termed as a pilgrimage to Mecca yearly. That is what is termed in Arabic as Psalm, you see. People travels from countries to Mecca, and when they return, they are called Al-Haji, the stranger. You get the Al-Haji, and they have Al-Hajiyah and all that. So when a person comes from Mecca like this, they believe he's having some supernatural powers or something like that. Okay, so David Wood, what about the 6 articles of faith? These are what is termed as Iman. How we get to me? These are what is termed as Iman. What are they?
The 6 articles of faith are belief in the Islamic view of Allah.
Okay, that is 1. Next.
Angels and
2.
Inspired books.
3.
Prophets.
4.
The Day of Judgment.
5.
And predestination.
And 6. Okay, so these are the 6 articles of faith. And they are with the appellation Iman. Okay, Iman in Arabic. Okay, belief in Allah. So you get the Muslim who told you, Kullahullahi ahad. Say he, Allah, he is only one. That's what Muslims will tell you. Even most Muslims will tell you the one doesn't come. He is only. Allah is only. How we get to him? That's exactly what they say. But we've been disproving this idea many times. How we get to him? And I've been telling you that in the Quran, Allah is said to be one, but indirectly Allah is said to be three but one. I'll be getting with me, because if you go to Quran, that is Surah Al-Nisa, Quran chapter 4, verse number 171, the Quran says that Jesus Christ is the word that came from Allah, and again he's the spirit that is descending that is progressively descending from Allah. I'll be getting. So that's Allah's spirit is a person, that Jesus Christ, and Allah's word is a person, that is Jesus Christ, and Allah's word must be Allah, and Allah's spirit must be Allah. So if Jesus is Allah's spirit, Jesus must be Allah. And if Jesus is Allah's word, then Jesus must be Allah, because that's 3 in 1, 3 but 1 over here. That is it. So we've already been disproving this ideology, and the Quran contradicts itself on these kind of teachings. Okay, that is what is termed as Islamic monotheistic belief, or Islamic monotheism. Rabbi Zechariah will tell you Islam is a monolithic. They don't teach one thing. Well, and again, belief in angels. They have belief in angels. Okay, in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 97, Quran chapter 2, verse 97, the Quran stipulates, Muhammad actually stipulated that if anyone does not accept his message, it really means the person hates Jibril, because it's Jibril whom Allah sent to deliver that message to him. So if anyone prohibits or abnegates or abhors his or ignores his message, it really means the person doesn't like or doesn't love Jibril. I'll be getting to that exactly. So they say you should believe in angels. So if he claims that an angel met up with him and gave him this message, you have to just accede to that that claim. Okay, so, and again, believe in Allah's books. Okay, so in the Quran, in Surah Imran, ayah 1, Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 56 through to 58. Okay, and also Surah Al-Imran, ayah 136, Surah Al-Nisa, ayah 136. The Quran actually tells the Muslim that it is required of you as an article of faith to believe in the Bible. You get that? It is required of you as an article of faith to believe in the Bible. And Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 111, also stipulates that the apostles of Jesus Christ were inspired. Okay, they were inspired. I'm not talking about what they were inspired to do, but they were inspired, and inspiration means inspiration. They were inspired, and thus their inscriptions, what actually they penned down, okay, what actually the Holy Spirit through them penned down, are to be taken very serious. Okay, they are to be taken very serious. Thus, from Matthew up to Revelation, you have to believe in them, and this is required of you as an article of faith if you are a Muslim. Okay, so believe in Allah's books, and also believe in Allah's prophets. Okay, in the Quran even says that Alexander the Great was even a prophet, and blah blah. I'll be get to him. So that is, so believe in Allah's prophets, believe in Jesus Christ, believe in Musa. If you read Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 136, Quran chapter 2, verse 136, the Quran says that it is required of you as an article of faith, if you're a Muslim, to believe in Musa, believe in the Al-Asbat, that is the 12 tribes of 12 sons of Jacob. You have to believe in Yaqub, that is Jacob, Ishaq, that is Ishaq, that is Isaac, believe in Ismail, that is Ishmael, believe in Ibrahim, that is Abraham, Dawood, okay, that is David, and meaning you have to believe in the Zabul, that is the Psalms. I'll be getting to me. So it really means that yes, the Quran actually tells the Muslim to have great belief or faith in the prophets, and they were not liars. So that's Jesus Christ wasn't a liar. So if Jesus says that I am Lord, I am God, you need to accept this, because Jesus Christ explicitly and implicitly via action and via via voice said that indeed he was God. In John 13 verse number 13 and 14, Jesus Christ actually told the apostles, he told his disciples, you call me, okay, you refer to me as Lord and Master, and yes, you are right, because I am Lord and I am Master. So Jesus Christ admitted that he is Rab. Okay, Rab. In Arabic, if you put Rab for somebody, really mean he is a deity. That one is God. That one is equivalent to Allah. How we get to him? So Jesus Christ said, I am your Lord. So you have to accede to this because Jesus Christ never lied. Okay, you have to believe in the angel as this is required of you as an article of faith if you're a Muslim. Well, and again, you have to also believe in Judgment Day. Judgment Day. And believing in Judgment Day and believing in predestination, this is what actually I find as contradictory. Okay, in the iman of Islam. Okay, or in the 6 articles of faith. Okay, how can you tell me I should have a belief in Judgment Day and as well I should believe that I've been predestined? Okay, if I've been predestined, if I've been predetermined, if I am under remote control, this is what will help you to understand it very well. If I am being remote controlled by you, if I am not aware of whatever I'm doing, if I cannot be able to distinguish between moral rights and moral wrongs, okay, how can you tell me you are going to judge me? Why should I believe in Judgment Day while I've been predestined by you? Because I'm not doing anything in accordance with my own will, but I am doing them because you're operating me to do them. You've already decreed what I should do, and if I am sinning, yes, if you've made it fancy, I'm going, if you've predestined me, okay, in such a way and manner that no matter what, I'm going to attain Jannah or heaven. If I sin, if I'm a criminal, if I'm a murderer, if I'm a vandal or cannibal or something like that, surely I'm going to make it to heaven. Okay, and no matter what I do as a righteous person on earth and other, if I'm going to, if I'm tantamount to hell or Jahannam, surely Allah is going to cast me into hellfire. So what's the idea that I should believe in Judgment Day, and again I should believe in predestination? This doesn't make sense. Okay, this doesn't make sense, Muslims. Well, quickly, and we ended up. David Wood, how is this different from other religions?
How is this different from other religions?
Yes, that's actually my question. Okay, you repeated my question. That's actually my question. How is it different? Okay.
Well, the Quran commands its adherents to fight people who do not believe in Allah.
Okay, so where he cited is Surah Al-Tawbah, ayah 29. Okay, so Islam is different from other religions. Islam compels. Islam forces you to become a Muslim. You don't have a choice. You don't have to decide it. Okay, so according to Quran 29, 9 verse 29, Muslims are commanded, okay, the adherents in Islam are commanded to fight people who will not believe in Allah. Fight them. Kill them. Until they tell you, okay, we fear the sword. We don't want to be killed. We don't want to be beheaded. We don't want our fingers to be cut, to be chopped away. So therefore, please, we want to become Muslims. Then a machete or a sword will be erected on you, and you will be forced to recite the Shahada. Say this after me: La ilaha illallah wa Muhammadan Rasulullah. Or recite Surah Al-Fatiha. You got that? Then when you are done reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, or when you are done actually admitting or going by the kalimat to shahada, la ilaha illallah wa Muhammadan Rasulullah, then they leave you. You become a Muslim. You get that? So Islam forces you to become a Muslim. Okay, David Wood, what next?
Or the Day of Judgment, core beliefs. And Muhammad said that he had been commanded to fight people until they recite the creed, perform the daily prayers, and give the required alms, core practices. So people who refuse to submit are fought until they submit. Hence, jihad.
Okay, beloved, so that is it, okay? And that is David Wood for you. Yes, he's very good when it comes to teachings in regards to Islam, okay? And I recommended this channel or his place for you. That is Acts 17 Apologetics. I'll be get to him. You will get more from there. And if you really want to get reactions like this, make sure to always link up to Lawson Media. David Wood, wheresoever you are, shout outs to you. Christian Prince, Sham Shamoon, and co. May God richly bless you for the great work you're doing. I'll be get to me. Well, we ended up here, and surely we've seen, or we know for sure what Islam means. and we know for sure the teachings of Islam. And what I find contradictory, I really actually pinpointed them out to you. I said that belief in predestination and the belief in Judgment Day are contradictory. Okay, they are contradictory because if I am predetermined, you cannot tell me I'm going to be judged by you, because if you happen to be like you judge, a judge is going to judge a predetermined person. It's somewhat like a judge judging a toy, or judging a teddy bear. I'll be getting with me, or judging a robot. And you know, any human being or any person that tries to do this is insensible. That person will be categorized under those that are having psychiatric problems. I'll be good. So if Allah is actually going to judge predetermined or already determined people or already determined Muslims, it really mean Allah is having a psychiatric problem. Perhaps he is insane. He is not all right, because how can you predestine me, or how can you predetermine me and later on turn about to judgment? This doesn't really make sense. Yes, may God richly bless you. Ended up here, and we continue some other time. Islam isn't like other religions. Islam forces you to submit to Allah, okay, and it doesn't tell you it's your own choice or something like that. But if Islam isn't dominated in an area, yes, you see them to be very much tolerable. This shouldn't confuse you as a Christian. Just stand up, be on your feet, be on the rise, and let's keep on defending Christianity, and let's keep on spreading the good news on the boundaries of Islam, so that we help several many people to say goodbye to the religion. May God richly bless you. Ended up here. Greetings to everybody. Bye bye. Seriously, there is an end to everything we're doing over here on earth. We are informative beings. We carry information wheresoever we go, and without us, there wouldn't be the happenings of events in lot of countries. Religions are superfluous in our countries, in our world. But how can people study a lot, and how can they get or attain some knowledge about all religions? That's exactly what we're doing over here. Most especially being a Christian and Christian apologist, I intend to always express my view in regards to what even the religion that has been rival to Christianity since time immemorial are set, that is Islam. And on this program, we present reasonable polemics against authentic historic Islam, and we created the awareness that indeed Christ descended purposely for man's redemption. We cannot do this without you. That's the exact reason we want sponsorship. Yeah, you can help with the provision of machines, so we can go out there for debates and all that. And during this debate, you know for sure something miraculous happens sometimes. People actually learn a lot, and even if the Muslim has questions, sometimes they cannot confront you while you are here on the show. But if we go out there for a program, seriously, they can ask several lot of questions, and we help heal several many wounds. You can help with anything that can help propagate the efficacious gospel of Christ. And I think there are some specific people in our world today who are into this kind of sponsorship works, and that is Brother Dan u.s.a.
And some social media so Muslims any debate the share arguments and let me give every prayer. Now, who back and you look at our to do my Church of Christ preach our heart. Now, what about one or more lost in team, you know? And then, what you want more, you know? Mr. Portable, and I didn't travel. We'll go for that. Now, minimum of the draw, but 25 million, and I'm the number.
May God richly bless you for what actually did for us, and it actually told us for sure that you do follow this program and you love it. You love the propagation of the efficacious gospel. And also Brother Ken Biney, may God bless you, and as well Mr. COD, Mr. Peter, Uncle Sam of Toronto, Canada, Ghana House, Mr. Edu. We need your sponsorship. Specifically, I've mentioned your name because I actually know what you're doing in the system. And whosoever, wheresoever you are, you can pick up the contact that is emerging on your screen and communicate us, so you can discuss with that what actually you would love to help with. May God richly bless you. Your sponsorship is needed.